The second phase of version 2.2 is out, and Fu Xuan is getting her first rerun. Ever since her first banner, it's clear that she is extremely strong. I'd argue second best sustain in the game. So let's talk about her Lightcones, Relics, Teamcomps, and Eidolons. Starting with her signature, it is by far her best. Not only because it increases her max HP, but because it provides energy regen rate, a team-wide damage buff, and its own healing. If you already have Fu Xuan from her first banner, then it's 100% worth it to go for her signature next. But some alternative options are Jeopard's signature. It increases the chance she gets hit, and gives a massive defense increase. It sort of incentivizes you to build more HP relics, but we'll get there in a bit. And then some free-to-play options are Landau's Choice, higher superimpositions are better, and the worst, most free-to-play option you can use is Texture of Memories from the Sim Uni shop. Moving on to Fu Xuan's best relic sets, she doesn't really have a best in slot 4-piece set as of 2.2. She can use the 4-piece Passerby set for an extra skill point, but it's so situational that I don't really suggest building an entire set just for her on that 4-piece. But she does have very good 2-piece combinations. Generally, her best in slot will be 2-piece Longevous Disciple, 2-piece Messenger for HP and speed, but if you don't need speed, then 2-piece Guard can also be used to reduce damage taken and improve survivability. For her planet ornaments, she either uses Fleet of the Ageless, this set is more universal and gives HP %, or Broken Keel for supporting crit scaling DPSs. Alternatively, the Penacony set can not only increase energy regen rate, but also provide a 10% damage buff for her Mono Quantum team. Again, this is situational. So for Fu Xuan's main stats, HP % or defense on the body, speed on the boots until at least 134, or whatever you need to work with your team, otherwise HP %, and then HP or defense on the orb, and energy regen rate on the rope. Her substats in order of importance are speed until no longer needed, then HP and defense. All she really needs is survivability. So team comps, she is a sustain and she's a pretty broken one, so put her anywhere, but do keep in mind that she does provide a crit rate buff, so she may not be the best for say dot comps for example, or any DPS that doesn't scale off crit, but she does still work. Her bonus 12% crit rate is great for any crit DPS. She's also ideal for Mono Quantum, pretty much finishing the comp. This is definitely one of her most popular ones. It's very strong, making Zila do pretty damn good damage, and allowing Silverwolf to always implant Quantum, no matter what enemies you're up against. Now finally, Eidolons. So Fu Xuan's E1 allows the Knowledge effect, which is her skill shield, giving allies 12% crit rate. It also gives allies 30% crit damage. This is a pretty decent Eidolon, giving a permanent 30% crit damage buff to your DPSs. With her rerun coming up, it is good to get, but pull her weapon first if you're considering pulling more for her. E2, when an ally is killed with Fu Xuan's shield, they revive with 70% HP, but only once per battle. Overall, this Eidolon isn't really the best. It will very rarely help you because dying with Fu Xuan is pretty tough, and there's not a lot of content that can do that. It's definitely lost value over time. E4, Fu Xuan gains 5 energy every time an ally with her shield gets attacked. This Eidolon is pretty good, possibly allowing for a 2-turn ult, which not only makes her healing more consistent, but makes her E6 so much better. Speaking of which, her E6 pretty much turns her ult into a massive damage nuke. Fu Xuan's ult does 200% of total ally HP loss during her skill duration. Combined with E4, she can more consistently ult and provide a massive damage boost to your overall team damage. Fu Xuan provides insane value to your account, and coming alongside Boot Hill, I bet this banner is going to be pretty popular. Oh no, my poor Jades.